Hi guys, today I thought I'd do something different and I thought that I could do some tier lists. I know they aren't very in style currently, but I always want to make that sort of video. So today we are going to rank some anime characters, some anime series, and we'll begin with Attack on Titan characters. I changed this tier because what there'll be a lot of in this video is me forgetting characters because I have very bad memory. Well, actually begin by putting any of those characters I don't remember. It's not like I completely don't have idea who they are, but it can be just me not remembering them exactly. We'll start with this guy that I don't know the name of. I know he was like some sort of commander. Okay, I put everyone that I didn't remember in the bracket. And now I'm going to actually start with the rating. Emir is going, let's say S rank. Amen, I don't like this guy. Just the ending ruined a lot of characters for me, and I don't really like him. There were times where he was my favorite character, so for that I can't judge him too low. So I'm going to put him in B. Erwin, I really like Erwin, but he's not my favorite. I'm going to put him in A. Zeke, I think his name is Zeke. I don't really like him. He killed Erwin, what I remember, and in general he's very off-putting. I'm going to put him in C. Is that Sasha's father? I think so. I don't remember what he was called, but I really liked him. Let's go with B. Annie, I think. Sure, let's go with A. Falcao, I don't really care about him all that much. I'm going to put him in B. Connie, I really like him, he's one of my favorites. I think I'm actually going to put him in S+. I really like him. Piek, I don't really know where she goes. Was she really a character? I feel like I've never gotten a strong impression of her. I think I'm going to put her in C. Let's see, Sasha, I really like Sasha. It's really a pity that she had to die, so maybe not quickly, but in such an important moment. I'll put her at A. John, I really like him too, a little bit less, so I'm going to put him in the S tier. Onyakopon, I like him, but I think that he wasn't enough. He didn't show up enough in the anime or the manga, so I don't have a lot of thoughts about him. I think he goes into B tier. Flock, I don't really know how to say his name, but this guy, I really don't like him predictably, but I also feel like he's quite an interesting character, so I'll put him in B. Eren is very complicated. I have a lot of thoughts about him. I really liked him the best in general. I liked the characters the best in the third season of the anime. I think they were at their best, I guess. It was hard seeing this transformation of Aaron's into a shadow of himself after finding out his future. And I feel like he stopped being a person, kind of. So it's hard for me to really rank him. Not thinking about any of the moral stuff, about the fact that he committed a genocide. I think he's going into a category. Mikasa, she's also quite complicated. She didn't need to kiss Aaron's severed head. She really didn't need to do that. I liked her, especially in the earlier seasons, but she wasn't really that developed of the character, at least in my opinion. I feel like it could have been done more with her. She, in a certain point, was just all about Aaron, just obsessed with him, and I can't pinpoint anything beyond that. When she became an adult, I feel like it's a shame that she didn't really have her own motives outside of Aaron. I am going to put her in C, unfortunately, because she's a bit of a disappointing character. Porco is kind of a meh character for me. I don't really have strong feelings towards him. I don't like his hairstyle. Also, that's all that I really can think of, is that I don't really like his hair. So yeah, Levi. Levi is the last character that made me kept my interest in the series as a whole, because when Hanji died, I really just kind of detached from the story. When I was watching the last parts of the anime, I just really stopped caring about what happens, and I just kind of focused on Levi and what's going to happen to him. I think I really like him because he never stopped fighting. Just makes me sad that he stopped being in control and kind of was left up to the whims of the younger characters. And also the fact that he lost all of his friends. But yeah, I really like Levi. I think I'm going to put him in S tier. Yelena, I think, is an interesting character. I like that one scene of her when she has that really extreme expression and that freaked everyone out. I think she's very cool. But again, I don't really have much to say about her. I think she's a solid B tier. Historia, I really love her. She's one of my favorites. She definitely goes into S+. Her story is really tragic. I really liked her friendship with Aaron, and I think she was a very important character, and it was really sad when she kind of had to step aside and become a queen, stop fighting. But I just really like her as a character, so that's what she goes there. Right, Grisha. Don't really like him. I think he is a C tier. I really like Rhino. I think he is a very interesting character. I really like how much turmoil he's been through because of what he's done. It was very interesting to watch. I think I'm going to put him in S tier, and Hanji, they go into S+. My favorite AOT character, one of my favorite characters in anime overall, like pretty sure they're at least top 5. And yes, this tier list is complete, and let's move on to another tier list. Okay, next up we have Ghibli movie tier list. Kiki's Delivery Service is a solid A. I definitely really like that one. Totoro. I really like this distinct vibe of 80s movies, but this one isn't my favorite, so it goes into B. Still like it, I just don't like it as much as something like Kiki's Delivery Service. I really like the tale of Princess Kaguya, simply because it ended in a sad way, and I really like that in movies. Also, just the animation and the story, everything was very beautiful. So it goes into S tier. Only Yesterday, a really good movie. I think it goes into A. It's very melancholic, very bittersweet, but a little bit more adult at the same time, in comparison to the rest of the Ghibli films. Bungo, very weird film. I watched it without reading the summary, and I definitely was quite surprised. I think it goes into D for me. The Cat Returns I didn't really like that much. I think it goes into C tier. Oh, I haven't watched this one. Spirited Away I think goes into A. House Moving Castle, one of my favorites, goes into S tier. When Marley was here, was a little bit other than film, but I liked it. I think it goes into B. Ariete, also one of my favorites, goes into S. The Wind Rises was an interesting movie, not my favorite, but I definitely really liked the fact that it was a sad movie. Definitely was a plus for me. Princess Mononoke, not my favorite. I feel like this is the kind of film that you have to grow up with in order to really appreciate, and I haven't grown up with it, so I'm going to put it in C. Same with Tale of Nausicaa. Ponyo liked. I think it goes into B tier. Bokoroso goes into A. We like that one. Kind of silly, but very fun movie. My Neighbors the Yamadas is one of my comfort movies. I put it on sometimes when I want to calm down. It's silly, it's very simple, but that's what makes it good. Whisper of the Heart goes into B, I think. It didn't really give me that big of an impression. And yes, this tier list is done. Let's move on to another one. Next up we have a tier list of haikyuu characters. This was one of my favorite series ever in the early 2020s. I'm going to put in here again, don't remember tier, because that's bound to happen. Alrighty, I put all of the characters that I don't remember in the don't remember tier. I also made a separate coaches tier because I'd never really care about these characters, if I may say that. And yes, let's begin. Tsukishima's brother that I did not know the name of goes into E tier. Not a great guy. Alyssa, I really like Alyssa. I think she goes into B tier. Asahi, I really like. I think he goes into B tier as well. Kashi is one of my favorite characters. Goes into S tier. Bokuto goes into S. And Noshita, male character. Don't remember his name. I don't know who that is. He's the previous Karasuno captain, something like that. C tier. Kenma. I like Kenma. I think he goes into A tier. Kindaichi. My character, his boyfriend, is also my character. Don't know who this is. Hinata's middle school friends. My character, Kuro, goes with Kenma. Lev, we like him. Goes into B. Natsu, don't care for this child. C tier. Zako, really like her. She can go into A tier. Hinata's middle school friend. Takeda. Takeda goes into B tier. I really like Tendo. I think he goes into S tier for me. Wakata, she has to go under him. I'll go with B tier. Morisuke. My character, Yui, goes into B tier. Oikawa. That will be difficult. I think he goes into S plus for me. Hinata goes into solid A. Iwaizumi goes A. Let's go with A. Miya. I used to really like him. Now, I think he goes into A tier. Nishinoya, really like him. He can go into B. Aran goes B. Osamu. I like Osamu. A little bit less than Atsumu. Suna was really popular in this fan base, but he really never made an impression on me. I think for me he goes into C tier. Sakusa. I really thought that his design was very cool when I was like 15. That's when I really got into haikyuu and I really liked how he looked. So my feelings towards him are quite superficial. His personality is just like the fandom really did a lot of heavy lifting in terms of characterizing Sakusa. He goes into B tier. Taichi is a character that I don't have a lot of feelings for and really have a lot of thoughts about. I think he's a swell guy. Let's go with C tier. Kita. I really like how calm and stoic he is. I wish there was done a bit more with him. He really didn't have a lot of time to shine, so to speak. I think he goes into B. Sugawara used to be my fave. Again, I think he goes into A for me actually. Tanaka, I really love him. Still, I think he's a really funny character and I think he's very underrated. I think I'm going to actually put him in S tier. Tiny giant, little giant, whatever that nickname was. I don't really care. I guess it's just like one manga panel, one scene. And this guy, I don't know, a lot of people are really into him, but I don't really care. Tobio S plus. I loved him, I still love him. He's a great character. Tsukishima, solid A. Kashiki, a solid B. Yamaguchi, a solid A. Okay. I think he's B tier. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anything I want to change. I don't think so. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's move on to the second to last. Okay, next up is the Bungo Street Dogs. And let's begin. Characters that I don't remember. There won't be a lot of them. Let's see. I got cheese twice for some reason. No, I know all of them. Okay. Jin is going to be a solid B tier. The cat guy, don't really care about him. The policeman guy, don't really care about him. Carl, solid B tier. Shibusawa, C tier, don't really like this one. Atsushi is solid A tier. Dasai is S tier. Oh no, wait. It used to be S plus. Okay. Dasai is only in S, not in S plus. Rampo. Oh, it's going to be difficult. I think S. Kunikita A. Chuya A. Akiko S. Ango C. No, B. Fitzgerald B. Steinbeck C. Junichiro B. Kenji let's put him in B. Kyoka B as well. Mori, again putting too many in B. Okay, I'm going to put Ango in C after all. Mori, I honestly have no idea where to put this one. I think I have to go with B. Odaseku goes into B again. Be a lot of those. The guy who killed Odaseku goes into C. Po goes into A. Elise Fyodor goes into... I really liked him when we knew nothing about him in the story. When it was revealed that he was like... Higuchi goes into A twice. Lucy goes into A. Margaret goes into C. Kaji, I really like him as a character, but I wish he would appear more in the series. I don't know, I don't remember the last time he actually appeared. But I still really like him. Let's go with B. Naomi B. Fukuzawa S. No. A tier. Nikolai goes into S plus. Mushitado, we like him. He's very shady and theatrical and just fun. Oddly enough, I think I'm going to put him in S tier. Fukuchi I don't really care about. Even his death was kind of a given for me because I wasn't really invested in his character. Let's go with C. I love Jono. Again, a really interesting, fun character. I would say he's S tier. Tachihara, A tier. Techo, I care a little bit less about than Jono. Going to put him in A tier. Teruko, A tier. Akutagawa, S plus. Sigma, I'm going to put him in A. Bram, I really like Bram. He goes into S tier along with Aya. Okay, now I'm going to have to make some changes here. Okay, they're kind of a inseparable duo, so I'm going to put Carl and Paul together. What else? Okay, so she's going to S tier. But her backstory was so interesting. She's one of the few characters that has a really developed backstory, which I really appreciate. So yes, I think she's going into S+. Okay, I'm going to put Jin in A, and yes, I think Chuya's a little low. If I would have to put somewhere Chuya from Stormbringer, a 15, he would definitely be an S+. No, I think he's going to stay in A tier. This mainline story Chuya. And yes, I think I'm finished with this tier list. Let's move on to the last one. Next up we have 100 best anime tier list. I've put a lot of anime in my didn't watch section. So now we're left with a small selection. Clannad, putting in A tier. Haikyuu, I'm putting in also A tier. Spirited Away, another A tier. Not a lot of people put Yolai in April that high, but it was one of my very early anime and it really means a lot to me, so I'm going to put it in S tier. Cowboy Bebop, solid A tier. Moshi goes. I love this anime. Okay, I'm going to have to be realistic. Okay, Cloud I'm putting in B. Same with Spirited Away. Same with Cow. No. Okay. It's really difficult. I'm getting stressed out over this. I'm going to put this one in C. One Punch Man in S tier. Promised Neverland. First season. A tier. The rest of them can fuck off. Moving Castle, S tier. Your Name. I really wasn't a big of a fan of this. Didn't really get the hype. This one I wasn't crazy for either. I only watched My Hero Academia season 1 and I wasn't really wowed by it, so C tier. Been meaning to watch this but I haven't gotten around to it. Death Note is a solid B tier. Pancreas movie, B tier. This Danmei goes A tier. This one goes B tier. Assassination Classroom, B tier. Psyche K goes into S. This one goes into C. Pilot Avocado movies I really loved, and the whole series in general. A tier definitely. Kaguya-sama, I wasn't the biggest fan of the last seasons. The first few were really the peak for me. Still a solid B tier. Erased, controversial anime, but one of my favorites. I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. Hunter x Hunter, S tier. Anohana, A tier. I watched the first season of Kami-sama. I really loved it. I think I'm going to put it in A tier. Nichijou goes into B tier. This one can go into C. This one can go into C. Hellsing into S tier. Parasite, B tier. Basket and basketball anime, C tier. Nana, solid A tier. March lion. What's it called? March comes in like a lion. One of my earlier anime, really loved it. Black Butler. I would put it in S tier. I think I'm going to make an S plus. Attack on Titan, the first few seasons were really good, but series overall I would put at B. I wasn't really crazy about this one. A tier, B tier, A tier. Mob Psycho goes into S tier. I'm going to make an S plus. Alrighty, I'm going to put Yola in April, Hellsing, and Psychic is my favorite comedy, but it feels a little wrong. Putting it so high since the series had its issues. I think I'm going to put House Moving Castle into S plus. Now I'll see if I want to change anything else. Alrighty, I think I'm done. Overall, last thing I want to say about this is that I have it somewhere here. JoJo, I have finished only like half of the series at this point, so I decided not to put it in a tier list because the family of this is the part that I haven't gotten around to yet. But if I had to put the seasons that I watched, I would probably put them in A tier, especially the third season, which is my favorite. But yes, this tier list is done. Alrighty, I think that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yes, see you guys next time. Bye bye.